Good morning, all you awesome, amazing, empathic, sensitive souls. I hope that this week is going great for you. This week we started talking about feeling numb. You know, emotional numbness, where you just stuck. You can't move forward. You don't have a feeling one way or the other. You don't feel joy. You don't feel happy. You don't feel sad. You're just stuck. You're stuck in the perpetual, whatever emotion, whether it's blank, whether it's numb, or whether it is just blah, just a blah. I get stuck there, and I worry that because I'm such a feeler when I don't feel. And you know what? It's okay. It's okay to sit in that blah, to sit in that numbness. It's okay to not feel, especially if you're an over feeler, if you're a high empath and you sense, see, and feel things at a very deep level. Sometimes it's okay to shut down. Just don't stay there. You have to breathe. You have to take the next step. Because living in that numbness is no way to live. For years, I thought I had depression, that I suffered with depression. Oh my gosh, for me, it was traumatizing. So they gave me some medication, and it shut down the emotions. I didn't have any highs. I didn't have any lows. I was flatlined. I didn't know how to act. I didn't know how to respond to that because there was no emotion. I was happy at times, but not really. It's like I was living wrapped in cling film. I couldn't. It was so foreign to me to not feel. I had to learn that I was an empath and that I feel everything at a deep level. And then I had to learn how to sort out what was mine and what was not mine. And the majority of what I was feeling and the depression and the overwhelm wasn't mine. That allowed me to break free of being stuck in that high alert system of when's the next shoe going to drop. But if you're stuck in that whatever feeling, that whatever you're trying to numb, it's okay to feel. And it's okay to not feel. We're all trying to survive, but I want to get to thrive. And in order to get to thrive, you have to unlock and take a step. Sometimes that step is just getting out of bed, maybe taking a shower, grabbing a hot cup of coffee. Sometimes that's all we could do. That's me on a Saturday morning. There's no thriving. I'm trying to wake up and move. And sometimes I don't even want to do that because the week has been so stressful and overwhelming. I need to decompress. And I decompress by napping or by sleeping till noon if at all possible. Do I feel good when I do that? Napping, yes. Sleeping really late? No. Because it throws off my entire day, and then by Sunday night I'm exhausted, and Monday I'm rolling back around into more exhaustion. So if I would get up at a consistent time, and I know this, if I would get up at a consistent time, I feel much better. Again, I have to make that decision to take that step. So all I can ask of you is to take that step, whatever that step looks like. If you're really down and out, sometimes it's just making a meal, whether it's cold cereal, a piece of toast. if you're functioning better than down and out, sometimes it's putting the thought in your head that, okay, what do I want? To sit with your thoughts and your feelings and decide how you want your life to be. Sometimes that takes talking to someone that can guide you to see the possibilities that is within you. That sometimes you don't even think you know, but you know. I myself have a life coach. They help me dismantle the emotional component of what I want to do and to logically set it up for me to do, so when I add my emotion back into the mix, it works. I'm trying to see a forest, but I'm stuck in the tree. Or I'm trying to pinpoint on a specific tree, but I can't because there's so many of them, I'm in the forest. So depending on what my mood is and what I'm accomplishing or want to accomplish, I talk to a life coach that helps get me clear and directs me down the path that I want to be on. Now, that doesn't mean that I don't change the path, because I do. But sometimes you just need to sit and breathe. Acknowledge that you are here. Acknowledge you have feelings or no feelings. A lot of times people have to take medication not for their brain function, but for, say, arthritis or something of the sort. And a lot of times that medication dampens what you're feeling in your brain, what your emotional components are to your life. And there's nothing you can't stop taking medication for such things. But it doesn't mean that you can't sit and acknowledge your feelings, sit and acknowledge where you are in your life, and understand, oh yeah, this is a side effect, and I have to be okay with that. Being aware of not feeling or over feeling, sitting in your emotion, acknowledging it. How many people have heard, oh, here comes grief again? Yes, grief comes through in waves. I acknowledge it, I see it, I sit with it, I understand its purpose, and I can lovingly release it because I know it'll come back at some point, and it's okay. We're here to experience all the emotions. Sometimes a step is having a meal, having a hot cup of coffee, getting a shower in, going for a walk, whether it's just around your kitchen table or around your block. Sometimes you just need a little physical activity to get the blood pumping and get you up and going. Sometimes I have no energy for that, so I will sit and journal, but my journaling's on the computer. Sometimes I'll walk outside, and as I'm heading to work, I'll put my hand on the tree that I go by, and I try to connect with nature, because I'm not going to take my shoes off and walk through the sand on my way to work, because it would be a disaster trying to not have pine needles and sand in my shoes, right? And that's okay. Sometimes we just have to focus on a beautiful sunrise. The full moon last night was amazing. Sometimes all you need is one step. Call out for support. Find your people. I'm here. I don't even have to see you. We don't have to be in the same room, same state. I am here to help. I have done amazing sessions over the phone, never seeing the person in person or even on the computer, but a phone call. And sometimes talking to someone not in your circle, not even in your locality, is freeing because that person will never see you and never judge you. I wouldn't judge you to start with, but you know what I mean. The fear is that, oh my gosh, I'm going to run into my doctor at the grocery store. They've seen parts of me that most of the world hasn't, and there's that fear. Sometimes talking to someone out from your locality really helps. Drop a line in the comment, reply to any of my emails. If you want to talk to me, I am here, I am available. I am part of the support system that we build for people so we can thrive instead of just surviving. I hope this message for Wednesday is helpful. I am off to work because it's been a crazy whirlwind of a week. And I'm okay with that because it keeps my blood pumping, keeps me on my tiptoes, and out the door we go. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your week. I will check in on Friday morning and see how it's going. Bye for now, everyone.